Hey, Ric-Hard, why do we have LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt on the matchup for Survivor Series? Prediction.
Well, you see, Lou, Survivor Series right now is only confirmed to be a 5-match card, and because of the rule that says we need more than 5 matches in order for a perfect score to count to an extra point on the predictions, I kind of needed that extra match to be added in so that I can have the possibility to get 3 points on this show.
Whoa, but that's not confirmed.
Yeah, but if it happens, we have the predictions in the books, and then I can get those juicy points.
Welcome to TFS Pod, always on the View Show podcast. This 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying every little bit helps, folks. Always go for the win, people. Take that from me.
And that's
the one-man band. I'm like, if just as my week couldn't get any worse, I find out Thunder.
And special guest, that is
Main Event Jeff.
Woo!
Yeah.
We got a full house for War Games.
Yeah, War Games. So before we get to first, let me tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley and everywhere in between, we are the beasts of the East, the best in the West. You are listening to TFS Pod, your girlfriend's favorite show and your pets and your car's favorite show.
Your mechanic's favorite show.
In this episode, we will be talking about War Games. Well, actually, Survivor Series of War Games. But yes, I just want to say it that way. But yes, we were talking about that coming up now. 2-point prediction show. And wow, it's going to be exciting. And also today we have Main Event Jeff with us here. So I also want to say something that I said off before we started recording. Luckily for you, Jeff, Main Event Jeff, I have extra paint and spray cans here in the house ready to write down your bold predictions. Because I know they're going to be bold, and I know I'm going to need extra paint. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about that. But before we get to all that, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard!
All right, folks, it's time to update the scoreboard. Here we go. Can you believe that we have had 39 points up for grabs? That doesn't necessarily mean 39 shows, because some shows were worth more than others. But 39 points. We have done so many pay-per-views. And of those 39 points, Lou, you are unfortunately still in the lead.
Yeah.
At 18 points!
Yeah, 18 and over, baby.
Yeah, okay. All right. Overdrive is such a giveaway. I still can't get over that. Anyways. You're in the lead, 18 points. However, the big story is I'm mounting my comeback. I had a 2-point weekend, hoping to repeat that, maybe get more this weekend. Because I am second place, 14 points. It's a long shot, but I think I can pull it off. Come on, Lady Luck. Don't blow out my tires.
God damn it, man.
Speaking of,
Jesus Christ, man.
In third place, the one-man band with 12 points on the board. Very impressive.
I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Woo!
Especially after this week.
I don't blame you.
No, man.
Followed closely behind by Main Event Jeff, who is still trying to get in the double-digit club. Because he's at 9 points.
Yeah. Hopefully, this is the one for me.
This could be the one, folks. Here we go. Because he's got right behind him, back from his home planet, however, kind of, popping in and out, J-Few at 8 points on the board.
Yeah.
And then tied for last place. It's the undercard of our show. Unbelievable that I'm saying this. Tied at 4 points each apiece. Big Al in the randomizer. Come on, Big Al. This is your chance.
Don't get left behind the wheel.
and everyone else is at 0.
including Bogey.
That's
Yes, indeed. Sorry, I was blown out. I was blown out for that one.
Oh my God.
All right.
That's the scoreboard, Lou. Back to you.
All right. Yeah. In this episode, like I said, we're going to be talking about Survivor Series, War Games. Actually, before we get to the predictions, what do you guys think about this, mixing it up together with War Games and Survivor Series? What do you, Ric-Hard, what do you think about this?
I do miss the traditional Survivor Series 5-on-5 match. I kind of like that War Games used to be a special thing for NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right around this time of year, it feels like NXT's been like somewhat weakened for the sake of improving the main roster. When the main roster did have a good formula with the Survivor Series traditional match. Mm-hmm. But it's something that we haven't seen this before, at least on the main roster in WWE. This will genuinely be the first time a War Games match comes to, the Raw or SmackDown branded pay-per-views or premium live events, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to see what they can do. I'm actually excited to see the matches.
All right, and main event, Jeff. What do you think about that? About this format?
It's a good change of pace. It's a new era in WWE with Triple H in charge. Vince is gone. I do, like Ric-Hard said, I do miss the traditional 5-on-5 matches. But for now, it's not a bad change of pace.
True. And the woman, I want to ask you this question: how well are you going to study this Survivor Series so you can win a point at trivia? How hard are you going to be studying this one? Because I know you're good at that.
Yeah, no, but definitely. Well, I just need to get my head in the game for sure. But definitely gonna study. I know my Survivor Series trivia pretty well. But yeah, I know Jeff.
Yeah,
Jeff
dude, I just realized
Jeff murdered me. Listen, Jeff murdered me last time. Like, let's be real. So, I'm not afraid to concede that. But I got lucky. But I'm definitely gonna up my game on that one.
You owe Boston, Massachusetts a huge save.
There you go.
Well, I think they're getting it back because I'm paying for it. Jesus Christ, man! I'm paying for it.
All right, so let's get to the predictions side of the show here. Ric-Hard, what's going to be the order for a predictions battle here? Who are the combatants? All
right, Lou. So due to my recent win at Full Gear, I have to go first on this one, which means I can't resort to my usual tactic of.
Whoa!
Nah. I have to go first. I have all my picks written down. That's gonna be no problem. Followed by you, Lou, and then we've got the one-man band, main event Jeff, the randomizer, and Big Al following after that. Okay. That's the order for this event.
All right. And in this one, since it's to be 4 of us here, we all get to rotate on who goes first, and we will be going from the bottom to the top of the list of our predictions battle, because I know Bogey and JFU are writing this down at home.
Of course.
I gotta keep them updated.
In this case, from the bottom to the top also means from the unconfirmed to the confirmed.
Yeah. So let's get to that first matchup that we were talking about there. You mentioned there's going to be unconfirmed matchup. Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a singles match. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
So again, this match isn't confirmed. I'm basing this one to get a cheap way to get an extra point. But also because I think it's likely to happen. They got to pad the show a bit, I would say. The rivalry is pretty simple. Bray Wyatt interrupted LA Knight's interview segment backstage, and LA Knight got in his face. Bray Wyatt headbutted him. Then the next week, LA Knight came out, said, "Hey, you basically got a cheap shot in on me. There's only one way to get even," and they slapped him in the face.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, now we're even." And then Bray was like, "Okay, now we're even, man. So what you do next is really going to be important here." He reached out, offered a handshake, and then I used it to get a second cheap shot and slapped him in the face again. And then, kind of heelessly ran away and was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving the building." And then he got attacked by I guess, Bray Wyatt's alter ego, and they found him with propane tanks, quote unquote, on him, but it looked more like, beer kegs.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird. I was like, those don't look like propane tanks. I work with propane tanks. I know what they look like.
Propane.
I'm like, dude, somebody was kegging backstage. Anyways, the obvious pick here would be, Bray Wyatt wins, hands down. There is the possibility that for some reason in this match, Bray Wyatt gets slapped in the face by LA Knight, snaps, and just doesn't break a 10 count or a 5 count when he gets on top of like LA Knight in the corner or something and just keeps beating up on him, and he gets disqualified like that. But I'm gonna go with the obvious one here. Say that we're not gonna do any crazy booking, even though this is technically both LA Knight and Bray Wyatt's first pay-per-view match on the main roster. At least since, return for Bray Wyatt, in Bray Wyatt's case, since returning, in LA Knight's case in general. I'm going to say Bray Wyatt for the win. That's my pick.
All right, Bray Wyatt. I'm next on this one. And I'm going to say, what a great way to have Bray Wyatt back into the fold with WWE after that wonderful build-up that we had during October, leading into Halloween, by having him lose. What a wonderful way to do this. What a wonderful way to have a show. Build up a guy to have him come back and lose. Nope, that's not gonna happen. I think it's gonna be Bray Wyatt with the win, walking out on this one. Sorry, LA Knight, or whatever you're called now. Goodness that you got your name back, but
LA Knight.
Yeah. So the woman man, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, I think, look, honestly, like, I'm not even going to preamble this too much. It seems like a pretty easy thing. I'm glad that LA Knight got his name back. I actually like him ever since his days as Eli Drake. But, it's Bray Wyatt. Come on, man. Bray Wyatt has been riding this amazing high coming back. It would be silly for him to lose to LA Knight. No offense to LA Knight. I like him, but nah. Bray Wyatt, win.
All right, Bray Wyatt. And main event, Jeff. Who do you have?
Well, I'm not going to go too much into the details of why I think it's going to win. I'm just going to go with Bray Wyatt because it's a feud. It just came out of nowhere, basically, within the last, week or two?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not much to it. I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt.
All right. Hold on, I have my pots here. Threw out all the food out of it already. Ric-Hard, what does the Waheel and Big Al, otherwise known as Austin Theory? Oh, no, the other way around. What do they have?
Yeah. So the randomizer is going to go with the artist formerly known as Max Dupree.
Come on.
LA Knight for the win. Way to go, randomizer. Off to such a great start.
Okay.
Oh, man. And then we've got Big Al, who is not going to go ridiculous on this and say Bray Wyatt for the win. We have a 5-1 split to start off the show.
All righty. Let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Seth freaking Rollins versus, I can't say this right. One man, please.
Bobby Lashley
versus Austin Theory in a triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. I go first in this one, and wow, I don't know. I'm thinking this is a tough one for me because I'm checking with my guys, and my guys tell me one thing, another guy tells me another thing I'm looking at, and yeah, I'm having a little bit of a difficult time because, Austin Theory just, again, to me, it was a waste of giving away that Money in the Bank on that match and then losing it. So that has me a little bit upset about that. So, and Bobby Lashley, he had a great showing against Brock Lesnar, even though he lost. But I don't think that he's getting the championship back, and I don't think Austin Theory's getting it back or getting the championship. Yeah, he did have it before. So I'm going to go with Seth freaking Rollins to win this one, and that's my pick. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
This is against who? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Yeah, Seth
close it
Rollins,
up.
Austin Theory versus Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory for the United States
Uh,
Championship.
nah. I mean, Austin Theory. He just lost his Money in the Bank and all this good stuff, and yeah, I think he's going down the card for a bit. So Bobby Lashley, same. His time has kind of gone through. Yeah, Seth Rollins, man. Seth Rollins is gonna retain.
Alrighty, Seth Rollins retains. Okay, main event, Jeff. Who do you have?
Well, I'm thinking here because I like how WWE, Triple H is down with reforming not Seth Rollins, Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a new attitude and everything. I like this new attitude now.
Okay.
And with Bobby Lashley, like previously said, Bobby Lashley's time has came and gone, but I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins to retain the title.
Okay, Seth Rollins retains. Alrighty. Man, I have the bucket of paint here ready to go, but okay. The Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
All right, let me. It's a little early, but let me paint a picture here. Since you have all that paint, I might as well.
Paint?
Yeah. Here we go. Triple threat match is going down here. We know a couple things here. One, there's rumors going around with Shelton Benjamin having that little moment with Austin Theory that maybe, just maybe, we might see the Hurt Business, have a little reunion. So that's kind of in the works. But we also know that somewhere in the background, there's some unfinished business from Crown Jewel that needs to be addressed. So you're going to have the triple threat match, right? Austin Theory is going to be playing chicken shit heel the whole time because Seth's no longer, he's no longer the overt heel. He's kind of getting some cheers here and there, and he's getting booked a certain way. So I think it's going to be Bobby Lashley's the powerhouse. Seth Rollins is trying to fight a good game, and Austin Theory is going to be playing the chicken shit heel, who probably in the early going of the match gets double teamed by both the guys and then thrown out of the ring so they could just beat each other up. Anyway, some point in the match, Austin Theory is gonna get speared or something, roll out of the ring, and I want to say Bobby Lashley's gonna get ready and lock in the Hurt Lock, right? He's gonna have the Hurt Lock in on Seth. Oh man, nobody's, the Hurt Lock's putting a lot of people out, and then out of nowhere, Lesnar comes out, F5. Maybe hits a second F5 on Lashley because, it wouldn't be the first time he cost Lashley the U.S. title. And that's just revenge for the beatdown he got at Crown Jewel. Brock Lesnar leaves. He's like, yeah, that's right. I did what I needed to do. Take that, Bobby. He leaves, goes back to Saskatchewan or wherever he's from, or living in now. Goes have a good time with Sable. Everybody's lying in the ring, of course. And we're going to have Seth Rollins crawling towards the pin nice and calmly. And he's gonna, and oh man, he's gonna win it heelessly after getting outside help. But then Shelton Benjamin's gonna come out and kind of like go help his buddy Bobby. They're gonna brawl to the outside. At which point, while Seth's busy with that, you're gonna have Austin Theory slowly crawl his way back into the ring. He's gonna cover Lashley. 1, 2, nope. He's going to get a curve stomp, and then Seth Rollins is going to pin him. That's my pick to win, baby. Seth Rollins to win.
Seth Rollins.
I ain't picking Austin Theory to win this. What, are you kidding me? Put the paintbrush down, Lou.
Damn, I am so close. So close. All right, and what do our other combatants have? The heel and Big Al.
All right, well, our other combatants actually have an agreement between them.
With us too, or no?
No, between themselves against us. We have a 4-2 split on this. The randomizer and Big Al are both picking Bobby Lashley. Now, Big Al, as we all know, is also secretly Austin Theory, so it's kind of interesting that he must know something about this match. He picked against himself, I know.
Wow.
I wonder what he knows.
I wonder what he does.
But yeah, they both picked Bobby Lashley. 4-2 split.
All right. All right, let's go to the next matchup here. We're going to talk about AJ Styles with the OC, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Mia Yim versus Finn Balor and the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley in his corner. And in this one, the one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
Okay, what was it again? I'm sorry.
It's going to be AJ Styles versus Finn Balor.
And their respective factions are at ringside.
Yeah. I'm gonna look. AJ Styles having the club with him, the OC, I think has been a great surprise. You know, it's been awesome that they were back. I didn't think they were ever going to go back to WWE, especially after what I heard that after WrestleMania 36, that apparently Paul Heyman was the reason why they were let go, and AJ Styles was pretty pissed off about that. I didn't think they were ever coming back. You know, they seemed like they were staples in Impact.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wrestlers being pissed off at Paul Heyman? I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. I'm appalled.
I've never heard of this.
I'm appalled. I'm appalled at Paul. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Finn Balor with this whole thing he's got with Rhea Ripley and Dominic being there as well. Like, it's a good story, but I think AJ Styles and the OC makes a lot of sense. I think AJ Styles is going to win.
All right, AJ Styles. All right, next Next is main event. Jeff, who do you have?
All right.
AJ
Hello?
Styles. Yeah, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Who do you have?
I lost connection there for a second. Sorry.
All right.
All right. Ever since Vince left with WWE, the way the Judgment Day was being booked wasn't how we all thought it was going to be. But ever since Triple H took over, they've been being booked better now.
Okay.
And I think I'm going with AJ Styles to win, because I think Finn Balor could take a loss and it won't do nothing to him.
Okay. So you have AJ Styles.
I'm going with AJ Styles.
All right, AJ Styles, main event. Man, all this paint here for nothing. I'm expecting a good show here. Wait, Ric-Hard goes next. I'll have a lot of paint right now. Go ahead.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
What? You got to make a prediction, right?
Yeah, I do have to make a prediction, but you don't need to use extra paint on it, I would imagine. Look, I want to point out, OMB was the one who first made the pick. None of them win. At a Survivor Series.
That's right.
So
that was bold. And it almost looked like it happened at one point, too.
It almost looked like it was going to happen, yes. That was nuts. All right, look, I'm gonna say this. It's very telling that this wasn't a team match. Despite the fact that we're pretty evenly matched here, you got 4-4, both sides. They could have done an intergender team match. They didn't do it because they wanted to focus on the War Games matches. I get that. However, the way that the Judgment Day has been booked as of late, yes, it's been better since Vince left. You could tell. They finally won a match against Edge.
Yeah, that's tough because all year everyone trying to beat Edge.
The whole year, Edge was undefeated. Yes, but this is not a team match. This is not reflective of the Judgment Day. It's reflective on Finn Balor specifically, and how they've been booked. Interestingly enough, we've already heard it get alluded to on commentary. Is that Rhea Ripley seems to be more the leader of Judgment Day as of late than Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So considering that the leader of Judgment Day, in quotations, I'm going to use that, is not fighting a match, and the supposed beforehand leader that we all thought Finn Balor is fighting, I think this will be a prime opportunity for Finn Balor to take an L against AJ Styles, who it would have been nice if his team won, coming back Crown Jewel, but I guess they wanted to throw a bone to Judgment Day, make it look like under Rhea Ripley's leadership, because they called it the Rhea Ripley factor as to why, AJ Styles and the OC didn't win. I think this is a prime opportunity to have AJ Styles get a win in a singles match. It's not against the Judgment Day. It's a singles match against Finn Balor. Rhea Ripley has a bit more credibility as the leader. She could be like, yeah, under your leadership, that's what happens. You lose matches. I mean, hey, tell me the story doesn't fit.
Yeah.
It works. So, yeah, I'm going to say AJ Styles gets the win. It doesn't reflect poorly on the Judgment Day. It reflects poorly on Finn Balor as, the supposed, he was the guy who was supposed to be leader. And we carry on with the eventual intergender match at some point. I don't know when. Maybe they do something at Royal Rumble. But yeah, this is where I think this is going. AJ Styles with the win.
Okay, AJ Styles. All right, my turn to pick on this one. And yeah, in previous predictions, I had gone with AJ Styles or the OC to beat Judgment Day, and I was wrong. I was proven wrong because I knew I should have gone with Judgment Day, and I didn't. I remember that pick, but I went with the OC. So I learned my lesson. So because of that, I'm going to say that the winner of this, 1, 2, 3, AJ Styles wins.
No, wait, you didn't learn a lesson. What the hell?
I didn't learn a lesson. I know. I just think they already won, so I think it's now time for the OC to get a win, get a victory in here. Because if not, this is just a waste of time now. It's almost getting there. So, because every time I think with Raw we had a starting of the show that they were going to have a match there fighting.
Hold on, I get what you're saying with it being a waste of time. Hey, we evened the score. We evened up the teams. We have me and him now. Oh, we still lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just doesn't fit.
So, fine. I mean, you try to get that strong faction and how they were saying, even though on top, it's so funny because you have like this faction of Judgment Day, but you have the Bloodline, which is the bigger thing holding all the belts. So what are you guys fighting for? What are you trying to defend? So anyway, that's my pick, AJ Styles. I'm staying with that, AJ Styles. And now what does the heel and Big Al have? What do they have?
All right, Lou. This is the first time I get to say this, so
yeah.
Do you have your pots and pans ready? Because you're going to need them because we got to get this done!
Oh, my God. All the way around. You get a pot.
All the way around. Everybody picked AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Okay, so good. I feel glad now. No one's going to get that point.
No.
No, God.
No perfect score.
No. Oh, yes. No perfect score for you.
Yeah, I know where you're playing at, Lou. You really, really don't want me to get a perfect score.
Too close. All right.
Comfort, huh?
Speaking of a perfect score here, next matchup we're going to have is going to be Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi in a singles match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. The main event. Oh, let me do this right. Ladies and gentlemen, main event. Jeff, you go first. So what do you have?
All right. I'm going with Ronda Rousey on this one. Nothing against Chelsea. I do like Chelsea. But it's a foregone conclusion, this match, man.
Yeah.
Come on. It's like, if this was like a secondary belt, like the women's had their own Intercontinental Championship belt match, then yeah, I would go with Chelsea for sure. But I doubt Chelsea was going to be WWE Women's Champion on either SmackDown or Raw. So I'm going with Ronda.
All right.
In a quick 3-minute match.
Wow. And calling the time.
Yeah.
And calling the time.
No more than 3 minutes.
I like that. All right. Ric-Hard.
3 minutes.
Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Wow. You know, I gotta say, I think out of all the matches on this card, this is probably the toughest one to predict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man! All right, so I gotta point out the last time everybody was very confident about a pick like this
Yeah.
was against Frankie Kazarian, and I ate my words really hard there. I'm really hoping this is not one of those cases. And it's revealed after Survivor Series, yeah, nobody liked Ronda Rousey. She's being let go or some nonsense. However, yeah, come on, who are we kidding? Shotzi Blackheart is losing this match. I disagree with Jeff though. It will not go 3 minutes. I think it's more close to 1 minute and a half. Ronda Rousey for the win. That's my pick.
Alrighty, all right. Ronda Rousey. I'm next on this one. And, yeah, this is an easy one. Shotzi, of course, doesn't have a Shotzi on this one.
Ah, my God. God.
You're stretching over here. Ronda Rousey wins this one. And I'm going to price this right, you guys. And I'm going to go 1.5 minutes and 1. So I went higher than yours. Than your score.
A minute and a half, 1 minute and 31 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna write this down for you. Let's see. Main event just said close to 3 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll write it
down. All right, and the one-man band. You're next. Who do you have?
I mean, come on, man. I look at it like Shotzi is she's cool. I like her, but nah, it's Ronda. Ronda just got the title recently. It's just I feel like it's a foregone conclusion. I feel like Ronda's gonna hold it until WrestleMania, honestly. So Ronda Rousey.
All right. And what does the heel, otherwise known as a randomizer, and Big Al have? What do they have?
Hold on. One man band. How long did the match go?
I'm gonna go 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. And okay. What are our picks there from the Wheel and Big Al?
All right, here we go. The Wheel, also known as the randomizer, says Shotzi Blackheart for the win.
What? Come on.
Watch her win by like DQ or something.
Oh God.
Oh man.
And Big Al is gonna say Ronda Rousey for the win. We have a 5-1 split with the Wheel playing spoiler.
Oh, all right. Oh man. All right. Let's go to our next matchup over here. It's gonna be. Oh, before I get to that, if you have any noise in the background, just lower it a little bit because I think I can hear some of it here. So let's talk about the next matchup we have. It's called the Brawling Brutes: Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch, and Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline: Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn, and the Usos. Jimmy and Jay Uso in men's War Games match. And in this one,
Mr. William Regal.
Yeah, the heel. In this one, Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
Oh, this is such a tough match to predict. Oh, no, it's not. It's actually really not. If you look at the booking here, you've got Sami Zayn, the honorary Uso, who, because he was feeling extra oozy, went out there in front of the SmackDown audience and says, "I guarantee the Bloodline will win at War Games, no matter who the fifth member is." And he put his name on that. He's like, "I guarantee it." And then he lost that night to Butch. He lost the on Raw, I believe it was, to somebody else, making the team look bad. And, this whole thing with Jay has to come to a head somehow. So, what better way than the match that he guarantees the team with the Bloodline will win? what better way than for that match to end with the Bloodline losing? And the person to get pinned, here we go, is going to be Jey Uso.
Ooh.
Just to add that extra layer of tension. It won't be Sammy. The easy way to go is Sammy. I think the extra layer of tension is going to be Jey Uso's the one that gets pinned. So when they say, you guaranteed it, he says, yeah, and I didn't think you would take the pin. and then they go at it again. There you go. That's the way to go. I'm going to say Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre, and KO. By the way, quite a lot of star power there. I'm including the former Pete Dunne on that. I like his work. Pete, good stuff. We know what he can do in War Games. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I want to see him. Right. I want to see him pull apart some fingers.
Oh God.
All right.
All right. That's my pick to win. Team Sheamus.
All right. Okay, my turn to pick on this one. And we've gone through so many predictions here. It's so hard to pick against the Bloodline because Bloodline keeps on surprising us. They're on this reign of holding a championship. The guy's name is now Roman Reigns, right? You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm making that up. But it's hard to pick against the Bloodline. But I will pick against the Bloodline. And I'm saying the Brawling Brutes, not Team Sheamus, the Brawling Brutes, actually, yeah, are going to win this one. That's my prediction. The one-man band, who do you have?
Man, so Ric-Hard kind of like laid the foundation down perfectly on that. I mean, crap. I mean, I don't even know how to add to that at this point. But y'all know that my boy Ginger Castro is in this one.
Oh my God, Lou, get the paint! Get the paint!
Oh, what?
Get the paint! Get the paint! I like where this is going. Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, man. You got the floor. I want to hear this.
No, I actually I'm gonna go with the Brawling Brutes as well, but here's my thinking though. Here's my thinking.
All right, let me hear the Ginger Castro stuff.
Okay, Ginger Castro's my boy, even though like no matter what, like Ginger Castro has always pulled me out of great situations each time, especially in triple threats.
Yeah, I think you did win a championship. I think you won a point on that one based on that prediction.
Yeah. The Jeff Hardy and it was Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles, right? Was that the match?
Yep, that's the match. He won the Intercontinental title off of them.
Yeah, I was the only one that said no. I think he's gonna win it, and everybody looked at me crazy. But look what happens. But anyways, here's what I think is gonna happen. I think honestly that the red herring is actually Ginger Castro. Get it, Ginger Red. But no, I honestly do think that Ginger Castro is the red herring. I feel like something's going to happen with him that he's going to mess up at War Games, and he's going to get ousted from the Bloodline. That something tells me that's what's probably going to happen. Then all is going to be right in the Uso world for now. Something will happen where there'll be a chink in the armor, and the Usos will start having some dissension again. But I think it's going to start with Sami Zayn. I really think it's going to start with him, where something's going to happen that he's going to take the pin, perhaps, and then it's going to fall on him, and then things are just going to start going sideways for him, where he ends up getting ousted from the Bloodline. So that's what I think. I think the Bloodline is going to win because normally when you put the champion, what?
Who's going to win?
The Brawling Brutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard Bloodline too, but yeah.
No.
I know.
Good correction.
If I said it, I apologize, man. It's been a rough week.
Brutal.
No, Brawling Brutes. I think Survivor Series is gonna start the dissension of the Bloodline.
Okay.
Eventually, it's gotta die down, man. I mean, look, Roman Reigns has been champion for how long now? I mean, come on.
Almost over 2 years, actually.
Yeah, it's over 2 years. You gotta let somebody take over in the 2020s at this point. Come on, like He's been the champion since pretty much the 2020s. With the exception of Drew McIntyre. But come on, man! Like you gotta move on to somebody else. Have some fresh storylines go on, and have some new stuff. And I think starting out with Sami Zayn having some issues with them, dissension dies out where they have the family, the actual family of the bloodline stay around. He gets kicked. Then maybe what'll happen is that he goes against them, and then that becomes a part of the ordeal with Kevin Owens and all that, having that issue. And so, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are the best of friends. So I feel like that could probably tie into that, where I think Sami Zayn could be the one that ends up going to the Brawling Brutes side afterwards and help out.
All right.
So, yeah, I think Brawling Brutes is going to win.
Okay, Brawling Brutes. And main event, Jeff. Since I know you're not going bold with us over here, I don't want to feel it. If you can, paint us a good picture, then because I have all this paint. Paint us a good picture of what will happen in this matchup with Brawling Brutes versus the Bloodline.
First of all, I hope you got your receipt to take back all that paint.
Oh.
Because it ain't going to happen on this match.
Oh, Lord. Good one.
No, but I like Ric-Hard's prediction, what's going to happen, but I'm gonna throw in a little wrench into your prediction.
All right.
It's going to be Sami Zayn is going to cost the Bloodline the match. He's going to purposely kick Jey Uso in the corner of the ring, and that's when Kevin Owens is going to pin Jey Uso and Sheamus and friends will get the win over the Bloodline.
The only thing I'm gonna say is this is why I didn't want to put that in there. I want to address this. It's really hard to book a way for someone to like miscue a Kaluva kick. Like I can't think for the life of me of a way. It's a kick that you have to run into the corner and hit the person in the corner with the kick. How do you mistime it and hit Jey Uso instead? It's possible. It's just really like I'm like, how did that happen?
It could be Kevin Owens is in the way and Jey Uso's right behind him, and boom, Kevin moves out the way and he hits him.
All right.
All right.
Oh, he could see. Oh, both of them could be there, and he just goes for Jey Uso purposely, and he hits him, knocks him out, and Kevin Owens gives the pin, and Sami Zayn, instead of breaking up the pin, he just stands there and lets Kevin get the pin.
All right.
Out of shock. Okay.
All right. And
so long story short, you're picking the Bloodline to win, right?
No.
Damn it! He caught me.
Almost got him.
Not this time.
All right, Brawling Brutes, main event, Jeff. All right, what does the Waheel and Big Al have?
Here we go. The randomizer. Hold on, Lou. You're jumping the gun here. The randomizer. Oh wait, we're in the clear. They picked the Brawling Brutes. Woo! All right. Lou, are you ready?
Yeah, Big Al. What does Big Al have?
Well, too bad. Big Al says the Bloodline's winning it.
What? Oh man! Wow.
No pots and pans. We have a 5-1 split. And in a swerve of events, the Bloodline was picked by Big Al and not the randomizer.
And Big Al, I will not give you the point because you're not going to get that one.
Hey, but you gotta give him some props. He's making sure that paint gets put to good use.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know what? Let me get this here. Oh, I have a spray can. Big Al / Austin Theory. Here we go. Got it.
That sucks.
Wow. All right, let's go to our next matchup. It's going to be Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and TBA versus Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley in the Women's War Games match. This one, I go first. Lucky me.
Yeah, I don't envy you. Secretly, my master plan worked. You have to pick on the hardest match.
That's why you made the 6 matches. Oh, man. Don't worry, you won't get into the 18 or over club.
No.
So here we go.
Says you. Just make your pick, Lou.
Not this year. All right, here we go. This is a tough one because TBA. I don't know if they're announced. Again, we're recording this before SmackDown, so we do not know if on SmackDown blah 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 appears or will be a surprise at Survivor Series, which would make it much more fun. Could it be? I don't know. Thunder Rosa? No.
I was just thinking about that.
Could it be Sasha Banks? Maybe. Could it be
I'm
Naomi?
going to go on record and say
Maybe.
no, it won't be Sasha Banks.
Or could it be the man, Becky Lynch, in a women's match? Who knows? It could happen. It could happen. It's TBA. So that's a tough one for me. And let's see. In the last one, the Damage Control won back the tag titles in this rivalry between them. I think that this rivalry probably ends here with the Damage Control, at least for Bianca Belair's part. And this goes to rest, and maybe something else will come out of this against her finding a new competitor, contender for her women's title. But in this War Games match, I feel like that TBA will play a very big role in this, and hopefully we'll get to know at the last second, and TBA will be in there, and it'll be exciting and fun. So for that reason, I'm looking for that big show where at the part of the show with a big pop from the crowd and everybody when this happens. So I'm looking at Bianca Belair's team walking out with a win. The woman band, you're next. Who do you have?
All right, so just to clarify, it's Bianca Belair and
Alexa Bliss,
Okay.
Asuka, Mia Yim, and TBA
versus
Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley.
right. Okay. God, it sucks. This was tough.
I went first. It was harder.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, but it still doesn't make it any easier.
It's easier.
He's saying your pick wasn't good, Lou.
No. On the contrary, because that TBA is enticing, but just because it's a TBA doesn't mean that it's an automatic win. You know, it's WWE after all. So, man, I don't know. I have a feeling that just because it's a TBA, I feel like the opposite team is going to win.
Ooh.
So Damage Control and all that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with Damage Control.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Damage Control.
Damage Control. All right. And main event, Jeff, you're next. Who do you have?
All right. This rivalry's been going on for 3-4 months now.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a while now.
Through
Since
various
SummerSlam.
shows.
Since SummerSlam.
Yep.
And, man, I'm looking at everything that's going on between these two teams the last few months and the X Factor. I know the TBA, my prediction works. First of all, let me get my prediction for TBA out. I think it's going to be Becky Lynch. That's going to be the TBA.
All right.
When I heard X Factor, I thought I went back to 2002 X Pac and Albert. Did you messing with the X Factor?
Oh gosh.
Uncle Cracker.
You're forgetting about Just Incredible.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, Aldo Montoya.
But the X Factor in this match is Alexa Bliss.
That makes sense.
Something's going on with Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, somebody's been watching Raw.
Everything with the Fiend and everything with Bray Wyatt. She's the X Factor. Something's gonna happen. She's gonna turn on her team.
Uh-oh.
And gonna cause them to win, and that's gonna give Damage Control the win.
All right.
All right. Damage Control, you're picking for the win on this one, right? Main event, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Damage Control. There you go. Next up, Ric-Hard. Who do you have?
Woo! Okay. All right, let's look at this how it's divided really, because this is an interesting way of determining who I think TBA is going to be. So you have Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Bianca Belair, who have basically been going head to head against Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bayley. Damage Control. You could do a 1-to-1 pairing there as to that's who their respective rival is. However, look at the other two competitors real quick and tell me who seems odd here. So you got Mia Yim on Team Bianca, right? And it's very obvious. Rhea Ripley's got a rivalry with Mia Yim because of the OC going on there. So that's who they pair up with. Who's Nikki Cross got a rivalry with? She seems like the odd one out, so you would think the TBA would be there to even that out. However, I'm going to posit an interesting turn here. Nikki Cross is the foil to Alexa Bliss on this, a.k.a. unstable Nikki Cross, who has costed people, titles left and right. The last person she cost the title was Alexa Bliss, actually, when she attacked her at Crown Jewel. So that's who her paired rival is. So, while I'm leaning for the TBA to be someone feuding with Rhea Ripley, a.k.a. Beth Phoenix, because at Crown Jewel, Rhea Ripley was like, yeah, I braided my hair in honor of the late, great Beth Phoenix, implying she was dead in a roundabout way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaning towards Beth Phoenix, and if it's Beth Phoenix, it kind of puts an imbalance there where Nikki Cross seems the odd one out. Alexa Bliss also. Jeff, I can tell you've been watching the show that comes before Chrisley Knows Best on Mondays.
Speaking of Chrisley, boy.
Yeah. 12 seasons of Chrisley Go to Jail. Soon to come to your TV screen near you. But Alexa Bliss, yes, it's been teased that her head's not in the game. Is she really committed to the War Games match? Maybe she's thinking about getting a title shot against Belair in the future. Answer to that, yes. I am inclined to think Alexa Bliss is going to turn on their team and be the reason that Bianca's team loses, which is going to be the transition towards Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss. This will not be a continuation of Damage Control versus Bianca Belair because they won't be the reason Bianca loses. It's going to be, and I'm going to put it out on a limb here, Damage Control is going to win, and I don't know who's taking the pin, but the person who's going to get the pin for Damage Control's team won't be a member of Damage Control. It's either going to be Nikki Cross or Rhea Ripley, and I'm leaning Rhea Ripley. And I have my reasons for that. But yeah, I think Rhea Ripley's going to get the pin. I don't know over who. If it's Beth Phoenix, for sure. She doesn't need a win. It's Beth Phoenix. Come on. Don't pull an edge here. We like to see you lose at pay-per-views too.
Oh, wow. Okay, Damage Control. All right.
Team Damage Control. Lou, you are a one-man island.
All right, let's see. What does the Waheel and Big Al, what do they have?
All right, well, it's supposedly the main event match. Watch it be the show opener for some reason. But, Lou, you got some friends because we have a 3-3 split. The randomizer and Big Al say Team Belair. 3-3 split. It's me and the guys versus you and the wheel and the other guy who strikingly looks like Austin Theory.
Oh, okay. 3-on-3. All right.
3v3, Lou. That's basically it's gonna be the difference maker. The night could be over because as of late, I think every War Games the women's match tended to be the show opener.
Oh.
So we could have a really quick and early night.
Oh man, please no.
Yeah, it's two matches. So one's going to be the opener. I think the women's going to be the opener, and the men's is going to be the main event.
Yeah, and we have more of a consensus with the men's match. Obviously, someone like Big Al could come around and turn it around if the Bloodline wins.
Yeah, and just put Chelsea and Ronda on the pre-show, please.
But based on...
Yeah.
Damn, Jeff, come on.
Ooh.
You can't have a pre-show match take 3 minutes. How is that going to play out for the crowd?
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, buy it. We have matches that are 3 minutes. Buy it.
The buy-in match.
Yeah.
The buy-in match.
The
buy-in.
3 minutes. If you like what you saw, a squash match
There you go.
essentially. Buy the
Peacock
pay-per-view.
Sign the
Subscribe
Peacock
to
game.
Peacock.
Get subscribe to Peacock. $4.99.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, we could have an early light, Lou, based on who wins that match. It could be either basically in the books that either Lou or everybody else is getting a point. I'm personally inclined to lean everybody else.
Lou's good.
Please.
Lou will
Which
survive this
match?
series.
Which match will go the longest, you think?
Oh, easily the men's match. I
yeah.
think the men's match is going to go the longest.
Yeah.
Okay, like 30 minutes.
I mean, a War Games match requires 3 competitors from each team to come in after 5-minute intervals. That's, 6 competitors total. Multiply it by 5. It has to go a minimum of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
I just
yeah,
think-
like 40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I think the women's match will go 43 minutes, and I think the men's match will go close to 59 minutes.
Wow.
Maybe a little over an hour, but I don't think it'll go over an hour by that much. But yeah, there's a lot we're gonna see. We're gonna see tables. We're gonna see chairs. I don't think we're gonna see ladders, so there's not gonna be TLC. No TLC here.
Hey, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen in these matches, man.
Frying pan. No, is it
We're gonna see a trash can. We're gonna see a trash can. Maybe a stop sign. But
No
Yeah,
doors.
yeah,
We
yeah.
won't see doors. That's Impact.
We won't see doors. No, that's Impact's thing. Yes, we want door. It's just an Impact thing. Ironically, we see the door at tables matches. I don't understand that.
But yeah, this is one of our predictions for WWE Survivor Series, and hopefully I survive
Lou,
the attack from you.
we're gonna see if you survive this series.